Last time, before the open door, a mirador named Tilda burst into the rhythm and rhyme on orders to bring in Ruth Verslet for questioning, or, more aptly, imprisonment. He made it quite clear that he wasn't asking or answering any questions. Before Aslan could follow Officer Tilda back, Les Morrison and Freestone Hospitate arrived, and they all went inside to figure out what to do. Aslan, D986, and Freestone went back to find answers about the case, to figure out who put a clearly innocent old lady behind bars. Meanwhile, Kismit and Les went to find Chow to get into the Caninae Ball, the Creed's party to appoint a new leader to replace their lost one. After some run-ins and mishaps, they all, once more, met at their cafe to wait for Chow and plan the schemes to break me out of jail. So, is everyone heading back to the rhythm and rhyme now?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say so.
Dee and I are going to take a second to talk before Freestone joins us.
Okay.
Or are we?
Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, Aslan would like to.
I think Freestone messages you, Aslan, and says, "Go on without me." Got caught up talking to somebody.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send back the affirmative, and D9 and I are gonna start walking back to the bike.
All right.
Hey, D.
Yes?
I want to ask you, is there anything you want to share? Anything you want to make known to the class? And he's, looking very pointedly at you.
No, there is currently not anything that I wish to share.
That's fair. That's fair. Is there anything that you're not telling me?
Probably.
Okay.
What might... Damn it. Okay, I know that there's something concerning that you are not telling me. What is that?
I might have made a deal with Ratify. just a deal. Small deal.
Small deal.
Yeah. So they're still a little bent on murdering. And so I've convinced them to not murder on the condition that we don't kill anyone.
Oh. Alright, yeah, that sounds easy enough.
Yes, the task does sound easy.
You would consider it to be easy under most circumstances.
Under most circumstances.
Do you think that it might not be easy? Or you've been glaring at people a lot more frequently. Are you good?
I am unsure of the true difficulty of this task.
Look, I know you're new to the whole feelings thing, but if you want to talk about shit, we're here for you. At that point, they've, made it to the bike, and Les is kind of, gearing up, but looking very concerned at D986.
You mean Aslan?
Did I say Les again?
Yeah.
Damn it. The other guy.
This is a consistent
The other
problem.
guy with the Boston accent from a place, even though Boston isn't here.
Let's take a quick detour by the courthouse and just have Aslan's name changed.
I can't also be Les. That would kill the ship name. What was the ship?
Less.
Leslin.
Aslis.
Assless. Damn, they're
Assless?
really good.
Jesus Christ.
I like Aslis.
Assless is really... Leslin is fun. Assless is on brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, at this point, Aslan believes that D9 is communicating the fact that she has considered murder recently.
No,
And has
I
an
am
issue.
not the one. I am not the...
Hey, Aslan,
Yeah.
as you guys are traveling back, can you roll me 1d6?
Jesus.
I knew it.
No.
I knew it.
I'm in hell. We're all in hell.
Here's the thing. Sterling just had an action scene, so I knew that we were going to have an action scene pretty quickly.
It's not necessarily how this works.
I know, but...
Slash on the wrong side.
Did that incorrectly.
Roll slash. Because that's how things work.
Roll slash 1d6.
You just... Oh my god, every single time it's a 5 specifically, which is weird. Oh yeah, you're fine. You guys get back to the rhythm and rhyme without issue.
Neat. Awesome.
Or do we?
Right.
You do.
Love that they had a choice in that one, boss.
Literally every single time I ask you to roll this, you get a 5.
Oh, that's a 1-6. Okay.
Yeah, it's just 1d6. So it's not too bad.
In my head, I thought that didn't actually pass.
No, that passes.
Okay.
They've always passed thus far.
I keep forgetting that we're dealing with 6s and not 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Right.
12s or some larger number.
Yeah, these 6s are small. It's a small number game.
Oh yeah, but I totally appreciate that they get, like, hey, just roll real quick if you feel like it. And for kids, it's just like, hey, you're gonna get grabbed. How do you react?
What's happening?
I've tried to smack D9 in the face with a bat before.
That's fair.
Yeah, it didn't
That
really
was
work.
super cool.
Aslan beat up a man in an elevator.
Yeah.
That was also
We all got
super
something
cool.
happening.
All right, yeah, everyone meets up back at the Rhythm and Rhyme except for Freestone, who is not here yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who gets there first, do you think?
Probably you guys,
Okay.
Aslan D9, and then Les shows up with Kismit.
Alright.
Holy shit!
Whoa, why are we hurt? And Aslan starts coming over, like, checking, like, you are you're not too bad, but you are kind of shitty. Why are we hurt? What happened?
Oh my god!
We got attacked. Yeah, we got attacked.
By who? Did someone find out you were looking for Joe?
Us? We got attacked by us.
You. And Aslan is, like, immediately, like, shutting down. Just, like, face falls, no longer expressing emotion. And he is, like, drifting closer to Les.
Yeah, I beat the shit out of me. I've never done that before.
You did.
Sounds pretty symbolic.
You did good, kid. That was looking kind of scary there for a second.
I mean, hey, shout out to Ruth for making me carry this motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, why do you just have a bat?
What do you mean, why do I have a bat? Ruth gave it to me. Ruth gave it to me in front of you.
I was not paying attention. Are you guys okay, though? Like, were you followed by anybody? Did you notice anything? Let's go downstairs. We're going downstairs. Come, we're going. And he's grabbed Les's coat and is, like, leading you by your shoulder toward the freezer.
Can someone please just look at my back?
I am, and I do not appreciate it. I've got
you think
shit
I do?
downstairs. We're going downstairs. D9,
right.
please. And we're going.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head downstairs. I think Genevieve is just kind of looking at the weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "This is strange.
What?
It was humming a second ago."
I hate this day. This is a terrible day. I'm gonna make drinks, tea. I'm gonna try to make tea. Ruth normally makes tea. I'm gonna try to make tea. Sit, everyone. And I throw, like, a med kit at, like, the general area of Kismit and start fucking around trying to figure out how to make tea downstairs.
I take the med kit and I patch up Kismet.
How does healing work? Hold up. Other than, like, waiting.
Well, it depends on, like, you mentioned that it's not a thick or not a deep, deep cut.
But
so
it's still 2 harm.
Kind of...
See, if it was just 1, I might allow you to just do it.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Could just allow this for flavor.
Oh, okay, so there's a thing. Yeah, a moderate wound is more of an issue. You aren't going to die, but it definitely gets in the way of doing things, broken bones, being shot in a not fatal area, and so on. So, in order to heal this on the spot, I will allow Aslan to retcon this, just because it feels like something that you would have.
Mm-hmm.
But you require a med kit specifically bought. And it however many harm it can heal in its lifetime is how many credit costs.
Okay.
You don't have to use it all at once. For example, a 3 cred med could heal 3 harm or heal 1 harm 3 times.
So is that with the cred that I have now?
Yeah, you can buy... I will let you retroactively buy it because it makes sense that it would be here.
Okay.
But that's how healing works.
Then I will... I don't want to go broke. I will buy a med kit for... How many into moderate are you, Kiz?
Just 1.
Okay, then I'll buy one for 2 cred. That leaves me with 1.
Okay.
And then I will heal you for 1. Where's my
All
stuff?
right.
Where is
that makes
the
sense.
equivalent of my inventory?
Is it just like a first aid kit, or is it like... Is it something fancier than that?
I think that this is... I can't tell what would be more fun, just having like a standard med kit where we have to like figure out how to cure wounds ourselves, or having something that you just kind of set up in front of the wound in particular, and you kind of leave it to run for a moment while it helps the cells regenerate faster.
That seems fun.
That seems fun. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, so...
Alright, so Kismet, heal 1 harm.
Yeah.
Note down that you still have a 1 harm med kit somewhere. And, yeah, I think unless you want to stop him, Kismet, Les just kind of lays it out.
Can I do a quick roll to see how well I make the tea?
No, because you can't really roll casually in this game.
No, I just mean like I roll and mixed success, it's an alright tea.
But the thing is
well.
you get...
Just no pluses, just my own skill.
I think it's just an alright tea.
Okay.
That's what makes sense for the fiction. I don't know that there's a chance that you make a really good tea here.
Okay.
Is the other way of putting this. But yeah, you make some decent tea.
Decent tea.
What is it? Is it spacha?
Space matcha tea. I feel like that's more work than what Aslan has. Well, it gives him something to do with his hands. So yeah, he'll make spacha. Decent spacha.
Is it like a coarse spacha? Is it like a smooth spacha?
It's probably a little bit overmixed. You know,
Yeah.
because you have to sit there and you have to mix it up and you have to do it like properly. It was whisked a little bit too quickly.
That's very common for spacha.
Thoroughly. Yeah. Just because of the nerves. So he's gonna give that to everybody and then like hover over Les's shoulder.
I love the image, and this doesn't have to be. I love the image that you're like so nervous that you accidentally made a cup for D9.
Yeah, I've made everyone tea. I concur that is what happened.
Does D9 not eat or does not have to eat?
I can't remember what I decided on.
I think you said that you can't.
Mm.
I think that you said your mouth only goes as far as like you can see. because it's not.
It only goes far enough to complete the illusion.
Ah. Yeah, then alright. I guess you can't unlock that then, huh?
I mean, not without some considerable upgrades.
So yeah, I think Les lays it out, including the fact that, probably an hour and a half from now, Zhao will be here, and will get you into the ball.
Do we have, like... Oh, God, I hate this. Oh, okay, so, number one, you pulverized them, right? Like, they're not coming back here, correct? They weren't walking around?
They were not walking... Hey, no, they weren't moving.
They were liquid.
They turned into liquid.
Okay.
Liquid mirror, kinda? What it looked like.
Did you drink it?
No.
It looked like liquid mirror.
Okay, I thought that you meant, like, it was liquid mirror.
I did make myself a drink, Aslan.
Well, I don't know, Les.
I could have. I work with liquid mirror quite a bit, don't I?
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can investigate that one later.
Could have made a fancy drink right there.
Could have made, yeah.
Little victory drink, huh?
Please focus.
No.
Do we have... What do we need, like, to wear to this? Like, how fancy are we talking?
I don't know that...
I mean...
I've never been to a place this fancy.
I'm pretty sure Zhao is gonna tell us, at least. I mean, it's not tonight, is it?
No, yeah, it's like in an hour and a half.
No, that's when he's getting here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just talking about it?
Yeah, we're just talking about it.
I'm pretty sure... Well, it's either tonight or tomorrow. I'd have to look.
Damn, you really think we would have...
Okay,
Hold on.
he's
I'm going to
coming,
pull out my little search bar and see when the Caninae Ball is.
It is tonight, it is 3 hours from now is when it starts.
Good enough. He'll tell us the dress code, we'll emergency shop, it's gonna be fine. Wait, do we even have to emergency shop? There's the veil.
I'm good.
There's the veil. You could just fucking wear some clothes.
Yeah.
Well then. Unless any... Yeah.
I was gonna say, we need a plan for going in. Like what we're doing while we're there.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk to Zhao about that.
Well, yes, but we need a personal plan for what we're looking for while we're there. You know?
Do you think I have any idea why Ruth wants me in here?
That's why I'm mentioning that we have, D9 and I were talking about things that we could look out for while we're there.
Okay, then what if y'all have?
Hey, also, Aslan?
Yeah?
Do you tell Kismit about Ruth's past?
No.
Or?
I don't, because I understand how important that information can be to keep private.
Fair enough.
If Ruth wanted kids to know, she would have told them.
Alright.
So, things generally that we're looking for when we go in here, I don't want to talk about it while Zhao is here. Good guy, sleazy, because that's literally his job to be.
That's fair.
Now, when we go, let's see here. We are looking we are looking at who is succeeding Asclepius, right?
Yes.
Because they have the most motive.
Yes.
Then we are looking for anyone who might know something about Ruth or about her history with Asclepius, because it turns out that the two were, I think they dated, I think is what we landed on, some sort of romantic attachment.
Really?
Remember that conversation we had? And she said that she did have a partner for not small amount of time. It was important.
A considerable amount of time?
A considerable amount of time. Thank you
A considerable amount of time.
Bless you, slow on the draw. But thank you.
Sorry, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, I know. And he pats less on the shoulder, but then just kind of goes to keep his hands on the back of the chair. And now, so we're looking for who's succeeding him, because that's the biggest, most likely person. We're also looking for someone who knows anything about Ruth, or anything about Ruth going to jail, and says anything kind of weird or off about it, I guess. We're also looking for motive, well, not motive. We're also looking for opportunity and any personal motive, I should say, for why they want Asclepius dead. But for me, it looks more like a power play, but I don't want to bring that in, because then we'll start using the facts to validate that idea, and that's not helpful. That's stupid. So.
Like, that's the idea so far, but it's not confirmed.
Mm-hmm. That's my main idea. Do you guys have any ideas of what might have happened?
I mean, why do they think that Ruth did it?
They think that she did it because of her romantic history. They had been together for a really long time, and then they separated. And you know, when folk who date a long time separate, there's always going to be people who think that it was a lot more ugly than it was. She told me that it was pretty mutual, but there's always an outside interpretation.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, did she say how long it's been? I mean, it's been more than 12 years, because that's how long I've known her.
She said that she's known him longer than I've been alive, so at least 27.
Great.
She's really bad about giving us good timelines. Like, I appreciate the mystique of it, but, like, would be helpful to establish some sort of timeline that's not, I did it before you were born, but after you were born.
Do you think she even knows how old she is?
At this point?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think she'd play the game with us, you know, Yeah, I don't think she'd do that to us if she didn't know.
I don't know, I'd do it, it'd be hilarious.
You do it, you're not Ruth.
Birds of a feather.
Well, I'm just gonna ignore that statement.
So what else do you think we might want to look out for here?
What do you think our excuse for being here is going to be? Or is being there? Like, we're not members of the Creed.
I think I don't want you guys to get, like, too far into this planning without knowing all the facts here.
Thank you.
Ja will clarify some stuff. I think really the big thing is this is a public event, even if the majority of the people there are from the Creed.
Okay, cool. Cool. Enjoy that. Why couldn't I just get in myself then?
Because it's not a public event.
It's a rich person's event.
Essentially, yeah.
I just have the veil. I could have done that.
Well, no. Anyone is allowed in if they have enough cred to get in.
It's not even necessarily that. It's like standing, you know? People who are known to be of good standing in the Creed are very likely to be there, even if they are not of the Creed. So it's like socially important people are going to be there.
Okay. Fucking rich people, God.
Who knows? Maybe the mayor will be there. No one fucking knows who the mayor is, though.
No one knows who that is, though.
And I don't think it's going to be revealed tonight.
Oh, something we wanted to do. We wanted to take a bit and look at the folk who came in 5 days ago. See if there's anybody credible who could vouch for Ruth being here and working.
How do you propose that?
She mentioned that you had access to the business logs, so you could look at anything, and then there's typically like a little account thing, because you guys have buy so many coffees, get a free fucking coffee idea. And you can look at those.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
Alright.
So, do Kismit do now?
What enjoy of Kismet do now while wait?
So Sterling proposed that, my special little analyze move, pattern recognition. When you compare...
I think... Yeah. I don't know if this is an analyze, because an analyze is usually more immediate than this.
What would you say it is, then?
Lift the veil. When you try to pierce a veil, search for information or recall something, roll.
Gross. I want it to be special.
Yeah. I get that.
The veil.
I mean, it's right there. Search for information.
Yeah. So I just gotta figure out how I'm feeling?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
What's the closest thing to curious?
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
Because peaceful has thoughtful on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can also go with hopeful and powerful to find what you're looking for.
Not quite hopeful, just like, intrigued, you know, like, really wondering what's gonna happen here. Cause I feel like Kismit really doesn't have an idea of, like, social importance. Just kind of...
It could be, like, a sort of melancholy curious, you know? In that case, we could argue sad, but...
I mean, we could...
How many times have you rolled sad? Like, once?
I mean, yeah. I try to not game the system that often.
No, I know, but I mean, like, we're also... I'm not saying that I'm not accusing you of anything.
Yeah.
It's just that it's also that Kismet is sort of a melancholy person in general.
That's fair.
I'm saying it's an option.
It is an option.
How are you feeling? We gotta move on.
Thoughtful, peaceful. I'm going for it.
What is your peaceful?
+1.
Okay.
Badonk.
9.
9.
An impression. How do I give you an impression here?
I marked down 1 mad, right? Like I take that back?
Mark that. Yeah, remember that.
Cool, thank you.
Let's see. So, I think you see that there was someone who came in 5 days ago, who might serve as a good a vouch for Ruth. Her name is Hibiscus sinensis.
I love that.
But she goes by Bisca.
Bisca.
Pronouns, or do we have them yet?
She, her.
Thank you.
And she is a very credible source. One problem, she is actually in the leadership of the Creed. But if you could convince her to testify for Ruth.
I mean, that sounds like a sway, huh? I mean, if we go for her, that is.
Yeah, well, sway, and also, like, I don't know if you just have the vector to sway her, right?
We might end up...
ultimatum.
Ultimatum, thank you. God.
I mean,
I'm saying you don't know if you can sway her yet. We should just...
Right, yeah. But we're probably going to run into her, aren't we?
Probably.
We can look out for her.
But yeah, so unless anyone has any objections, I think Freestone gets there about half an hour later, at which point you probably need to come out of the sanctuary. And then another hour after that, Zhao arrives.
All right.
And Zhao just kind of knocks on the door and goes, hello? I'm here. I said I could...
I go and answer.
Hey, Aslan, how's it going, my favorite guy?
Hey, Zhao, eye is still a little twitchy. I thought you said that'd get better as it settles.
It should. Just let it settle some more. He just invites himself, he just walks in past you.
By.
Yeah.
Aslan shrugs and shuts the door.
All right. Now, I was told that that 4 out of the 5 of you wanted to get into a ball. So, here's how this is gonna work. I can get 3 of you in as guests, and I can get one of you in as a servant. I would have preferred to get you all in as guests, but cards played didn't quite work out that way. So, which of the four of you is going to be the person walking around with the fancy little drinks and stuff?
Nose goes, and Aslan puts his finger to his nose.
I think actually Freestone volunteers.
Oh, shit.
Neat. Thanks, Freestone.
And I think Freestone nods and goes, actually, I'm a police officer. So if I could not be just out and about mingling with people, that would probably be good.
That's true.
Very good idea.
So,
thank you for thinking.
Playing a little bit of undercover. I'm thinking about an undercover name here.
God bless your brain
just
cell.
For me. So, yeah. Oh no, I'm working on it.
Street stone phosphatate.
Nope, you're bad at this.
No, you're bad.
Heaven forbid you ever have to come up with a fake name, Aslan.
I could be really good at that. He crosses his arm and pouts.
But yeah, so, and Zhao nods and goes, alright, Aslan, D9, Kismit. The three of you are going to be guests, but before I manage to get you in the door, you need to, get yourself dressed up, because they're not going to believe that you are upstanding citizens in clothes like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So dream up whatever your mind wishes and just get that ready. And he hands each the three of you a little metal plate that has the logo of the Creed of Humanity on it.
I internally am trying so hard right now to not give Kismet a very pretty dress.
Why not?
Why?
I don't know.
Bam! They got that on him.
Ooh.
The Creed of Mortal Kind.
A upside down triangle with what appears to be the top of a Greek pillar with COM above it.
Yeah.
You really didn't
Exactly.
use Asclepius, the deity, the Greek deity, as a name here at all?
Again, didn't know that was a Greek deity.
You were stumbling into a lot of stuff that makes sense for him.
Well, there are some ties. The name is actually, I got it, it's the Latin name for a certain type of flower. No, actually.
Yes.
Calm. The Creed of Mortal Kind. That's why the O is, anyway.
Okay, I want to take a second while we're here and Zhao is in the room to analyze. I want to see if Zhao is being honest.
That sounds like a probe.
A probe? Okay. Let me look at... Fuck, there's so many... I have so many little tabs. Let me see...
You can get some big ones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Probe.
How are you feeling?
And then Aslan.
So how are you probing also?
I'm probing by sort of sitting back and listening to him as he talks to see if there's any like wave in his voice as he stumbles over a line or is dancing around a subject as he's just sort of communicating with us this plan and how he got stuff going.
All right.
And
How are you
I'm going
feeling?
to say I'm feeling powerful again. So get rid of one scared, add one powerful.
And your powerful is a...
Is a +1.
Okay.
I got an 8.
All right.
So that is... I get to ask 1. Could anyone help or hinder me?
Only to get you to a 9.
That would... Yeah, it only bumps you up 1. Okay. Then I want to see... I'm caught between are you telling the truth and what do you wish I would do? I think I'm going to go with... Are you telling me the truth? As in, like, are you being honest that you snuck these for us and that we're kind of undercover as we're going and, like, we'll be cool. Like, we won't have any...
Oh, absolutely. He was promised 5 creds.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Kiz.
Speaking of which, I will take that payment now. All you gotta do is go up to the front door in your fancy little clothes, present these passes. Freestone, take this. And hands them a different thing. You'll go in the back door with some servants' garbs. They will welcome you in as a new hire. Kismit. I would love that payment now that I've done all of you this very gracious favor.
Absolutely. And,
You just wire him 5 creds.
Yeah.
Alright.
You gave him 5 creds? I snuck off my planet for 2.
Hey, listen.
And an obligation, to be clear.
And an obligation. But...
And I also feel like an obligation is worth more. Like, at least he didn't ask anything of me in the future.
Good payment. Real quick question, actually, that I meant to ask, but forgot. Is Zhao from Moray?
Zhao is from Moray, yeah.
Oh, okay. So he does have, like, the pointed ears and the...
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Can I retcon and ask for baby pictures?
Can you what?
You want to ask Zhao for baby pictures of me?
Yes!
I don't think Zhao has baby pictures of Aslan either.
No!
Kismet's hunt for baby pictures continues.
Someday I will have something.
I gotta go to Moray.
Kiz is considering it at this point.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think Zhao just claps his hands together and goes, "It was a real pleasure doing business with you. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. You guys have a wonderful day. You didn't get this from me." And he starts to walk away.
Sounds good to me.
Zhao, that door is a push, not a pull.
Okay, he tries to push it.
And it doesn't work, it's just a door.
Fuck you, Aslan, and he just leaves.
No, that was good. That was great.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Clothes?
Yeah, what are you guys wearing?
I'm wearing a formal suit and tie.
Oh.
Ooh. Quelle couleur? What color?
It's just black.
Ooh, very, very Secret Service.
Formal bot.
Formal bot.
Give me a moment. I'm inspecting.
Form apparatus. Okay, Aslan is wearing like a dark red suit, not like maroon. Definitely leaning lighter than maroon, but it's a dark red suit with a sort of shorter coat that only comes to about your waist or a little bit above. And he's got a white shirt that's sort of like, it's tucked in but poofy. It's not extremely poofy, but like pirate poofy. And he's got like some smart black boots, and he grabs a pair of earrings that his ma gave him. And he physically has little black dangle earrings. Because he wears them whenever he gets dressed up, because his ma said.
So...
Wonderful.
I am going to include pictures in the transcript. Is this fancy enough?
That is lovely.
That's wonderful.
Yeah! For those that want to not pop into the transcript right now, it is a very pretty, sleeveless, just waist-snatching dress. Which is kind of like navy blue, but like a little darker.
All right. So you got this nice dress.
Yes. PD.
Also, Aslan has his hair down this time instead of typically being like, because he's got like the half up to keep it out of his face. He has it down this time.
All right.
I feel like it's important to say that Kiz also has, I'd say like silver flats and some dangly earrings.
Dangle.
Yes.
Dangle earrings.
Yes.
And
Dangle,
Aslan
dangle.
goes for a high five.
All right.
He puts his hand up too high at first, though, and then kind of lowers it down.
Kiz doesn't believe in high heels.
Am I getting a high five?
If you put it down a little.
I do. He puts it down, like, incredibly low.
Thank you. And
now
Kiz does a crisp high five.
Nice.
Roll for high five? No.
I will. I will. You want to test me? Wait, Aslan can't roll for T, but I can roll for a high five?
Oh.
I'm biased.
You're biased towards me?
I'm biased towards high fives.
I was gonna say, no, he's biased against me.
I love this family.
This family's terrible.
All right. An appropriate amount of time passes. How do you get to the ball?
This is gonna be the bike. Because
Oh god, that's gonna be
to go
hot.
through the water pipes and not,
Okay.
get all wet.
You are going to, I think, in that case,
We're going through the bike like a normal person and not crawling out of the sewer like
Wait. Les is here, right?
what?
Is Les here?
Les cannot fit on the bike with you.
Well, no,
There's-
I don't mean Les is, but I mean, like, is Les in the room?
Yeah.
Les, where are you gonna be? It's only 4 passes.
I specifically requested to be, outside. I'm gonna make sure if shit gets wild, y'all aren't, like,
Stuck inside.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you gonna know if shit gets wild?
Well, you're gonna tell me, Aslan.
Well, I figure one of
Y'all
us
have
will...
my number?
Yeah. And I mean, if we are to, in battle to tell him, I'm pretty sure that, Freestone will be able to contact him real quick.
What's the code word? So people don't just hear me say, "Hey Les, we're fucked."
Can you not just text him?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Alright. Tuesday.
I hear it's an old word from Earth.
So we don't have weekdays
Tuesday.
here.
It's the first day and then the Tuesday.
And then the second, I think that's where it comes from, yes.
Yeah.
All
Alright,
right.
on the bike. And he goes
All
to
right.
give Les a high five out the door.
Yeah, Les travels, I guess, through Les and Freestone go together in Freestone's van, which she does not, or they do not have turnspits right now, because they're going undercover, and it's already technically, they're like really, really pressing their luck on this. But if they had the turnspits as well, that would just, no. But, you guys head off. Aslan, can you roll me a d6?
So any time I ride my bike is what I'm coming to.
I don't know, is it?
It looks like it. 5. I'm glad I don't have to fuck up my nice fake suit for this.
Alright, well, you're good. As you guys
Don't
head
feel
to... here. Well, like here.
Okay,
And
and you're
towards
full
the-
bloom.
kind of towards the top of the district.
The Dome District,
The
yeah.
Dome District.
Don't diswould.
And as you pull up on your bike, you notice this place is real big and has its own parking lot, which is not typical unless you're in the Dome District like you are. And you see there's this big, like, Greco-Roman style building that's just made of marble with tall pillars. The thing is probably like 3 or 4 stories high and goes quite a ways. It's quite a big building.
Kiz is staring, like, wow.
And
Very easily
Yeah, you
impressed, this one.
you guys
Must-
arrive.
Must be a bitch when you lose your car keys.
Car keys aren't really a thing, I don't think.
Oh shit, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, so you guys go up to the front?
Yep, we do our goodbyes and good lucks to Freestone. And we head up.
Alright.
I mean, Freestone and Les, I'd say. Like, did Les travel
Well,
with
yeah.
us?
I think,
Yes, and
Les stays in Freestone's van
Yeah.
for now.
I hope he's got, like, little snacks or something.
Little snacks. He's got a computer up. He's ready.
Cozy. Good.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys go to the front door?
Yeah.
There is a couple of custom turnspits who are waiting there, and they are, standing at attention, and as you approach, they put their hands out for your passes.
We did get passes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the things you got.
Okay,
they
cool.
have the logo on them and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, we just hand them over then, yeah?
Yeah, you hand them over, they, look at them, they seem to scan them for a second, and then they hand them back to you.
Cool.
There's some sort of code or something on them that you cannot see, apparently.
Crime.
Oh, wait, no, D9, you can see it. You have those multispectrum eyes.
Special eyes.
Yeah. You can see there's little, essentially codes on them.
Just some kind of code.
And you guys are in. Oh boy, what a sight. I assume you guys got there right as it was starting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, as you walk in, you immediately notice that the building looks way bigger on the inside than it does the outside.
And it was already big on the outside, wasn't it?
It was already big on the outside. It looked like 4 stories tall from the outside. On the inside, you look up and you cannot see the ceiling.
Oh shit.
The magic of the veil.
And there are, inside of this giant room, there's other, entrances to some other rooms and stuff, but there's this big main room. And near the middle of it, there are 3 giant pillars that are in a triangle that everyone seems to be gathered nearby. And Les pipes into your guys' ears and goes, okay, so I've been doing some more digging and I've been putting some more of this stuff together. Here's what I got. The creed of mortal kind has 3 main beliefs. They believe that the veil is not good, not good, basically. They believe that we are all to pay our honorable debts, the obligations and the likes. And they believe in unification. There are 3 houses within the creed of mortal kind that make up its leadership. Each one represents one of these beliefs. I think you guys notice there is people are just kind of talking right now. There's some people are already starting to drink a little bit. There is some wild people here. First off, the first thing you notice is there's a lady here who just looks like a red panda. Just cash. Yeah, she's a red panda.
Nice.
Like a giant red panda, or
like a human sized, looks like humanoid red panda. Mostly human features on the face, but does have ears, and the nose is a little bit shrunken to make it look a little more natural.
I cannot believe that you made furries canon.
It's been easy. It's easier than ever.
If I'd known, I would have given kids some cat ears.
I told you literally anything you want.
Well, I didn't think about it.
We've only just arrived.
There is, and then, on the other side of that, standing literally right next to, the red panda is, a person who looks very modest. They have a lot of, So the airbending clothing in Avatar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're wearing what looks like that clothing.
Nerd.
They're very monk-like layered clothing. And they're just talking to this red panda. And then there is the dance floor.
Oh.
How many people are getting down?
One currently, and let me tell you something.
Go for it.
There is a man on the dance floor that is, he is doing some, like, what looks like very... What if you could break dance while still doing ballet?
Like slow breakdancing, or
no,
emotional
sort of.
breakdancing.
It's very quick. It's very quick. There's a lot of spins, but it's kind of aggressive.
Oh shit!
It looks like he could topple over at any second.
Go crazy, go stupid.
He is not wearing a shirt, and he has these pants on that have like. So you know how like a like. Flying squirrel has like that bit that like connects their body to their arm.
Yeah.
It's like that, but for pants.
Like parachute pants?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated with this gentleman.
And every time that like his leg swings out in a spin, it leaves a line. And so as he continues to dance, he's like drawing in this space. As he's dancing.
Holy shit.
And as the music, like, you know, gets louder or gets quieter, the lines, they kind of pulsate with color and with, like, transparency. And as the music comes to an end, he does a final spin, puts one of his legs up, leans forward, and bows.
Kismet is clapping. Kismet is clapping wildly.
How many people are clapping besides Kismet?
Literally everybody. They're all fascinated with this man.
Good.
That's the mayor, I've decided.
There they are.
But yeah. And there's some other people here, but those are the three that catch your attention immediately.
Okay.
And,
I'd like to analyze the system when I have the shot. Again, looking around.
I think you could do an analyze right now. How are you, how are you feeling?
You vibing?
You vibing?
I'd say, like, this is peak interest. Like, this is fascination, which might be joyful.
It might be, yeah. What's your joyful?
I don't know. I haven't used it yet. Joyful is a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, plus my joyful, my sad is empty now. I've rolled a 13.
That's a perfect score. All right.
Neat. So I get to
ask three questions.
Okay. I want best way in and out.
All right. You notice there is a few side entrances that you could enter or exit through in a pinch. That look like servants entrances.
All right. Next, I want to see, what is the phrasing? Who here would do what I ask, if anyone?
Let me see. There is a, do what you ask is a bit strong, but there is what looks like a man kind of standing off to the side. He's got a drink in his hand, but he looks kind of off-put by everything here. It looks like an older gentleman in a sharp leather jacket, and neat thinning hair.
Okay. And then I have one more. Let's see here. God, I want to use the enemy's true position, but we don't have an enemy labeled yet, so I can't be so vague. That doesn't work. Huh. Which enemy is the biggest threat?
The person who looks kind of like a monk looks way too composed for their own good. You have no idea what's going on in their head.
Okay.
And while you're just kind of looking around trying to figure out what's going on here, the man who's on the dance floor kind of sneaks up on you. Not like sneaks up, but like surprises you by appearing suddenly next to you. And goes, why, I don't think I've seen you people around here before.
Yeah, we don't come to Dome too often. We figured we'd come to see the big succession that's happening tonight, isn't it?
Oh, sure is. Let me tell you what. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Dillian, and I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Doug Dimmadome.
Doug Dimmadome.
I was also getting Doug Dimmadome vibes.
Yeah, he's like 5'10". He's got dark hair, medium dark skin. And he just has the biggest smile plastered on his face, and he is ripped.
Oh my god, it's him, isn't it?
This is Bad Boy Good Man.
Oh my god.
Dillian Terex, pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well,
nice to meet you, Dillian. What are your pronouns?
He, him.
Awesome. I'm Aslan. I use he, they.
I think Dillian turns to Kismit and goes, how about, can I invite you over for a dance? First one's free.
This isn't in character. Hold on, I'm experiencing. I hate you so much.
Aslan does not trust this. This is falling into, we need to keep kids nearby because this is a dangerous situation.
What do you mean? They're going to be in the most public spot in the whole place.
I know, but we are surrounded by the Creed. We are investigating a murder that we're not supposed to be doing.
Oh, also, in your ear, Aslan, you hear Les say that Dillian Terex is one of the leaders of one of the houses.
I Sterling, feel like kids could get some information from this.
All
you know,
right,
just some light chat.
How good at Kismet is dancing?
How good at Kismet is dancing?
How good at Kismet is dancing?
Not bad. I know not bad for sure. Kismet is usually the one playing the music.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know. Like,
all right is fine. I think he's expecting just fine.
Yeah, I'll go with just fine for now.
Okay. While Dillian leads Kismet away, Aslan D9, what are you guys doing? I guess D9 what is D9? What are you doing?
I hate that you've targeted me. I hate that you've targeted me and my gay.
I've targeted you and I'm right.
Shut up.
So this is the character that you...
For clarification, Dominic warned us that he had created a character that would kill Sterling in a heartbeat. And this is that. This is that moment.
Not like a bad way, but like
in a bad way, but in a gay way.
Also,
hey, look.
Clarification. I am the pansexual stereotype of enjoying everybody.
If you want to get a vibe on Dillian, just look up the song "Bad Boy Good Man."
It's a very good song.
It's a very good song. But yeah, what are you doing, D9?
I don't know. I'm just looking around, trying to not be suspicious while I try to.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
I'm not actually entirely sure what I'm looking for, so I'm just looking for something, I guess.
Yeah. Like what? My thing is that I don't know that you guys even know what you're trying to get out of this right now.
No, I don't. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be trying to find here.
Right now, I think we're trying to figure out who is succeeding Asclepius because they are kind of the most likely person, and then trying to figure out anything that these people know about Ruth. I doubt that it's going to be easy to get people to talk about it, but see if we can do the whole, hey, rich person, I'm also a rich person. Let's sit here and chortle at all of the evil rich person things that we do. Namely getting an innocent woman arrested for a murder she didn't commit, even though we know that it was this person.
Oh.
Look, I've poured my wine on this servant's shoes. I don't know if they're actually that smarmy, but there must be at least one person who's that smarmy, and we just have to find them and target it.
The servant who you just poured wine on happens to be our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had that same thought.
Anyway.
So yeah, I guess like just try to get information from people is kind of the goal right now.
Yeah, alright.
Let's see. We have the Red Fox, we have the monk looking, we got this older gentleman in the jacket. And actually, as you look around, there's another person who you didn't notice before. Someone who's playing a zither.
A what?
There's a song I linked in Just Vibing of someone playing a zither.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
And they are actually playing a zither along with. They're not like there's some like other music that's just playing, but the main thing right now is the zither that's going off. And there's this person who's sitting cross-legged on the floor playing a zither. How many times can I say zither before it no longer sounds like a word? Who knows?
Probably the first 3
I feel
times.
like we're getting close.
I go over and talk to the person playing the zither.
This is interesting. Because, okay, so there's like a little bit of a lull in the dancing as Dillian steps away. But they look up at you as you approach them, and they stand up and they do a little bow, and they sign hello, because they are deaf. But they are still very interested in talking.
The person playing the zither?
Yeah.
Alright, so they are deaf.
You're a robot. You know sign language.
Yeah, I was gonna say I download the translation of sign language, and so I sign hi. I say hello and I ask them what their name is.
They hold up one finger. Their name is One.
One. I respond with just D. My name is D.
They seem amused by that.
Mm-hmm. I was tempted to go with just one of my numbers. We'll just go with D. I then ask them what they're doing here.
Oh, if someone who does sign language can go on about something, they do. Mm-hmm. Which of course they can. Mm-hmm. It just, looks different. But they go on about how they're one of Dillian's best friends. And they work with Dillian in the Creed, but really they're just like a brother to them. And it's a lot of admiration for Dillian, really.
So those two are really close, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Let's see. I'm sorry. Who is Dillian again?
It's the one that just escorted Kismit to the dance floor.
Okay. I ask if he can tell me more about him.
All right. It sounds like you're trying to make a move here.
I guess. Let's see.
This could be an analyze. Or it could be a probe, I guess.
I'm trying to get more information about the other guy.
An analyze, I think, would be better then. How are you feeling?
I'm just peaceful. Yeah.
Or you're just peaceful? Okay.
Normal peaceful roll. 12.
Damn, goes to 12. Alright, hold 3. You may ask any of those questions and continue to have a conversation with them. I think you could get more specific information out of Dillian here than like Aslan was able to a minute ago.
Right. Jeez. That's the wrong sequence. I don't know. Man. I don't know which one of these to ask.
You're doing an analyze?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah, that is. So you're using one to get information about Dillian?
Yeah.
You could use what, if anything, appears out of place in relation to, like, what, if anything, is weird about Dillian? Like, is he, like, really this good of a guy? Or is there, like, any sort of situation where he's, like, a little bit of a hard ass? Or is that interpretation a little bit stretched, Dom?
No, that sounds fine.
Okay, so we can kind of take these and see if we can meld them, whatever they are, into being more about a person rather than a place or an object.
Yeah. You're kind of analyzing the situation here through one.
How is Dillian vulnerable to me?
That's another, good one. But, like, I think, are you asking, like, what appears out of place about Dillian?
Yeah, like, is there anything weird about him, I guess?
So I think one just kind of communicates that, like, Dillian is normally kind of a rambunctious person.
Mm-hmm.
But Dillian is unusually on their game tonight. Usually at these sorts of formal events, Dillian is, like, better behaved than normal. But, like, Dillian is, like, impeccably behaving. Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's not because of the pretty boy he just picked up.
My money is that he's the successor.
Yeah, probably.
There's, and then second question, how is he vulnerable to me? Although I guess it'd be better phrased of, like, does he have any issues, things that he really doesn't like?
Yeah, I think one just tells you, like, Dillian has kind of a big ego. And you get the impression that if you really wanted to try to sway Dillian, inflating his ego is a really good way to do it.
All right. And a slight alteration of, like, which enemy is the biggest threat? Could I ask, like, is he a threat?
Yeah, I think you could get that kind of information out of which enemy is my biggest threat, and that's that. I think you sign a little bit of confusion as to how all this is going on right now, and one, like, very enthusiastically tells you that even though let's see, let me get the names here. Even though it's Passiflora that's succeeding the position from our now dead founder, it's actually going to be Dillian who inherits the power that he had. So power is trading houses. It was Passiflora's house, the Incarnata house, that had the power before, but it's trading to the Terex house.
And can I ask?
Yeah.
Oh, continue.
I was just going to say that just because the people, are really impressed with Terex's performance and growth through the years. And so he seems like a very worthy candidate.
And can I ask how he managed to gain the position he has gotten?
I mean, I would be lying if I said there wasn't a little bit of nepotism involved. However, Terex is the house of unification, and Terex himself has recruited more people into the Creed than his father ever did. And so they're like, we need unification right now. So Terex is taking up the lead.
Got it. I guess to make it seem casual, I just keep talking to him about this and that.
Yeah, as you're talking to him, you eventually have to stop, though, because, again, he communicates through sign language, and Dillian steps back onto the dance floor, which means he needs to resume playing. But you seem to have made someone to talk to here, which is really nice.
Wave goodbye as I meander away.
They nod to you. All right, Aslan, are you doing something, or should we move to the dance floor?
I'm deciding between, like, keeping a close eye on Kismit and going to talk to this person. The uncomfortable person, does it look like they are, like, itching to get out of here, or is it like they're just kind of planted in their awkward spot, being a little wallflower?
They're not really. Yeah, they're pretty planted. They seem very firm in being here. It's just that they don't seem super comfortable with what's going on.
They know something.
Yeah. Is D9, are you still, like, near the dance floor watching?
Yeah, I think D9 is talking to 1 at this time.
Yeah, so because Aslan sees D9 nearby, they are going to go talk to this uncomfortable person because they trust that D986 is going to watch Kismet while their back is turned.
Fair enough.
Love being babysat.
You go over to them, and
I'm
they
gonna
seem
snag a drink from one of the passing things and bring us over.
Yeah, you snag a drink from Freestone. And you see that they have a name tag on, like all the servants, and it says Lock Rock.
That's good. That's good.
Lock Rock.
They nod and keep moving.
So I go over there with my drinks because I got one for me and one for him or them. I haven't asked yet.
They already have a drink, so they haven't drank any of it.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, so I will give my drink to a random passerby with a charming smile and continue on.
Yeah, you get over to them, and they seem a little surprised that someone has come over to talk to them.
Hey, you seem incredibly uncomfortable. You alright?
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
Okay, I'm gonna start probing, by the way.
Oh, yeah. They introduce themselves, he, they. Their name is Windthrow. And that's because it's hard to hear people over.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my thing went weird.
His name is Windthrow.
With the Q or without the Q? Because you spelt it with a Q.
Did I? I don't think I did.
I think that message says edited right there.
You said he, they?
Yeah, he, they. Yeah, this is, it goes, oh yes, hello, my name is Windthrow.
It's good to meet you. Why are you hiding over here? I lean against the wall very casually.
It's just kind of not my party, you know? I didn't catch your name. What's, how may I refer to you as, kind stranger?
Salem. Salem Gold. Nice to meet you. And I stick my hand out.
And he shakes it.
Good to meet you, Winthrop.
All right, how are you feeling?
I am feeling... Hold on, let me get the circle going. I have to compare, I have to contrast. So maybe relaxed, like peaceful, kind of chilled out.
Yeah, you're just kind of you're trying to chill yourself out.
Yeah, he's not scared of anything yet. He's just kind of
Okay.
schmoozing at this point. He's just
All right.
looking around.
And you're peaceful as a what?
Goose egg. Nothing.
Goose egg. Oh, goose egg.
Goose egg.
All right, roll for me.
I got a 7.
So
That's
close. Okay.
Bummer. I get 1.
All right, you get 1. Winthrop goes, so what brings you here, Salem?
I was interested in seeing all the hubbub was about with the successor business. I don't think this happens a whole lot, does it?
It's the first time, in fact.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause that dude, the Asclepius? Was that him?
Asclepius.
Asclepius. That dude, yeah, he
was a founder, yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
How you guys, are you part of this? Are you guys holding up alright?
Well, I think I'm struggling a little bit more than other people. I was Asclepius' right-hand man, in fact.
Oh.
I'm
sorry to hear that, Winthrop.
Yeah. It happens. Not through murder usually, but it happens.
Yeah, this is a sensitive topic, clearly, but what happened? Do you know anything? Have you been kept in the loop? I'd hope so.
Here, he narrows his eyes slightly. But he goes, he leans in a little conspiratorially.
Mm-hmm.
Only a little. And goes, oh yeah, they told me the story, but, I don't believe it.
No?
No? He leans back.
Why not? Do you think they'd lie to you about it?
I know that my good, dear, now passed away friend Asclepius made a lot of friends. And in the process of making a lot of friends, made a lot of enemies. You give and trade, that's how obligations work.
Who would be an enemy of the Creed?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but one of the 3 houses is dedicated to enforcing obligations, so a good number of people, I'd think.
I thought you guys would have been more happy family than that.
Oh yeah, we are. Up here at the top. But, not every little bit, Someone says they'll trade an obligation, and then when people come knocking, they're not happy about it. At the same time, Asclepius didn't even run that shit.
Yeah, it feels weird that they knocked him.
So I don't know. Yeah, that's Biska's job. But I don't know.
Who's Biska?
Oh, that's the red panda.
Ah.
Yeah, Hibiscus. She's the one who makes sure all the obligations come back even.
Never thought a red panda would be so intimidating.
Yeah.
So, if you think that they weren't being honest about what happened, what do you think happened? Do you think it was the panda calling deeds, or?
No. If Biska did anything, it'd be obvious. She's not subtle.
I heard that they found his head in his office. I don't know if that's very subtle.
Yeah, but Biska's people are more like a battering ram and less like a throwing knife.
So, do you think it was them or not.
They kind of look at you weird, like, this conversation has gone to a weird place, hasn't it?
Well, you're the one who's not giving me an answer. I thought it was Panda for a second.
I'm not the one giving you an answer.
Yeah, you haven't asked me any questions.
Hey, I've been here since the founding of the Creed. Who are you?
Salem.
Salem, I don't recognize you. You
I
new
don't
in town?
recognize you.
I've been here. You new in town, Salem?
Few years, I suppose. Why?
Because I don't know shit about you, and I know shit about everyone else here.
I like to keep my nose clean. What can I say? And I take a little sip of my drink.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my one thing, because I sense that I'm kind of shutting my door here. Are you telling the truth?
About what?
About, fuck, now I have to remember everything, because I can't take notes and talk at the same time. Fuck, you've asked me to remember anything, and I can't remember anything.
You're talking about Bisca, and you're talking about,
whether or not he thinks that Bisca... One, I just want to clarify, does he, with the dialogue he's given me, has he said that he thinks Bisca did it?
No, he thinks Bisca's not, like, Bisca couldn't assassinate someone.
Yeah, super not it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
So, with the dialogue, he has said he doesn't know who did it, or he kind of dodged around the question, but yeah, he doesn't know, is essentially what you gather. Okay. And then he said that he didn't think that Bisca was able to do it. He said that he knows everything about people here. He said he was Encarnata's right hand. See, the biggest thing for me is the whole, like, oh well, shit happens thing. So I kind of want to see if he's lying about either. Well, he just said he was his right hand. He didn't say that they were, like, best buds. So
I think he said he was a good friend.
A good friend?
Yeah. They were good friends.
So I either want to prod into were they really best friends or like good friends with like no ill will, or I want to prod into I don't know who could have done this. What do you guys think? Destiny, Sterling?
I'm not sure.
Sterling, can you stop looking at the pretty man's eyes for a second?
Absolutely not. What was the question?
Should I ask Windthrow whether or not he's lying about... Not ask him about it, but use my probe to see if either he's lying about being good friends with Encarnata, the victim, or...
Wait. Asclepius?
Asclepius, yeah.
Encarnata?
Encarnata.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, his last name. Incarnata.
Oh.
Incarnata.
Sorry, I got confused. There's another Incarnata here.
Oh, probably a family member.
Yeah.
Yeah. But should I ask whether or not he was really friends with Asclepius, or should I ask whether or not he doesn't know who killed him?
Are you asking if you should ask, or which one you should ask?
Which one should?
I think the second. Whether he knows or not who killed him.
Okay, yeah. I'll go that one then. Do you really not know who killed him?
You get the impression that Windthrow has more theories than he's willing to tell you, but he doesn't know.
So, Windthrow didn't fucking kill him.
Alright, Kismit. You are on the dance floor.
I sure am.
What would you like to take this opportunity to do? Because I could see you trying to, like, have a little conversation here. I could see you... I don't know. I'm not sure. I really just wanted to get you to this point.
Huh.
I think the dancing is fine, just with your amount of skill and Dillion's guidance. It's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as good as when he was dancing by himself earlier by any means.
No, absolutely not.
How athletic is this?
I feel like Kismet probably said something along the lines of, I'm usually the one playing the music, so I doubt that I'll be able to perform the same as you earlier.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
Christ.
Just follow my lead.
And then they do the cha-cha slide.
Yes! If I do not do the Cupid shuffle with this man, I'm leaving. Okay. What could I ask him? I mean...
I don't know.
No.
You've got some information on him.
Yeah, you can look at the cork board.
Oh, yeah.
It's all updated to see.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. It's near the bottom. Yeah, right near the bottom.
Because you guys have figured some stuff about Dillion here, but you haven't really talked to him yet.
About it.
Mm-hmm.
As you ask more touchy questions, needle his ego to make him want to tell you stuff.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can either compliment him, so he's like, yes, here's your information, or say, I don't know if you're good enough to know what I need.
I know you're ahead of this Creed thing, but I don't know.
You seem a bit more like a figurehead. I want to talk to you.
Damn.
Really in charge.
Jesus Christ. So it says possible successor and then new successor,
Yeah, let me see.
Is he it?
So he is the successor of power, but he is not succeeding, I can't remember his name now, Jesus.
He's not succeeding Asclepius.
Yeah, he's not as succeeding Asclepius, directly, but he is taking the power that Asclepius had. Passiflora, on the other hand, is taking Asclepius's position in the house.
Gotcha.
Okay, so, let me...
And that's why I'm saying there's another incarnata here, Passiflora incarnata, or Passi.
Okay.
So let me update this really quick.
So... Kiz could just be a person of power here that doesn't really know what happens in the Creed, right? So they could just ask little questions, act like Dillion is, so smart. Stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
God, I'm thinking. My brain has been offline because I've been, listening to y'all talk, and I didn't even think of, questions I could ask. Christ. Could I start off with asking him what he does? Just get it from him directly?
Oh, yeah. As you guys move, you ask him, and he goes, I'm kind of the, head of recruitment around here.
Really?
Make sure... Oh, yes. I'm very good at making sure everyone stays on the same page about whatever's going on.
That's good. I hear the Creed is rather big nowadays, isn't it?
It sure is. Another I don't even know dance moves. Damn. Anyway.
Spin, dip.
Yeah, another dip. That's what I was looking for. He dips you and then pulls you back in.
I hate you, Dominic.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking here. You could probe him to see if, you could ask him questions and see if he's telling the truth or whatnot. You could try to analyze again. You could... I don't know that you want anything from him particularly, so I don't know that sway works.
Right.
Divert is interesting. Because you can create an opportunity, glean a flaw or weakness, they become confused or flustered. You're able to slip away. So, I mean, not necessarily, but, that's sort of what I see as on the table here.
If you use divert, you could fluster Dillian.
That's true.
This is
Divert
just going to
is-
become a dating thing. Like, we're here to solve murders, but Kismet is over here in a dating simulator.
No, Kiz, while very flattered, because I knew that Dominic would be targeting me, but Kismet as a character is just like, holy shit, what does this person want with me?
Okay.
And I feel like that... Dominic, you do have a reason for Dillian going after Kismet other than making me gay, right?
Narrative potential. Let me tell you something. The second dance is not free.
Well, what does it cost?
How about you find out?
No.
Hard pass.
Okay.
Okay. Focusing. Not gay, not homosexual gay. Wow. Okay. Not a threat. Don't need to ultimatum. I'm curious about Probe.
Tell me what I want or I'll stop dancing. Yeah, I mean, Probe's just a general, like, good, like, touching base, you know?
Yeah. I am definitely curious about Probe. There are several.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. How are you feeling?
I'm probably joyful. Because there's several things within joyful that Kismet is definitely feeling right now. Such as playful, amused, fascinated instead of fascinating, sexy, if I may. That dress is... That dress is making Kismet feel some sort of way, you know?
Yeah. All right. And your joyful's a 0, right?
It sure is.
All right. Give me a 2d6.
I told you that I'm never trying to game the system. I am simply vibing.
I mean, that's fair. It's nice to have a +2 from time to time, though. Oh, that's our first failure of the session for Mark XP.
Congratulations, best friend.
At least I got XP, right?
You're closer to leveling up.
Damn.
Wonderful.
So, does he know that I was trying to probe him then? Or, like, what happens to me? I'm worried now.
I'm very curious as well. Let me look at my notes. See, I was prepared for you guys to fail all through the first up into our break. And now I'm like, oh goodness, they're just not going to fail. And now, okay.
I don't think there's anything specifically in Probe that says...
No, Probe, you just don't get to probe.
Shame, I feel like you would have liked it.
Let me see. I think there's some little statements here and there as you're trying to, like, play up his ego. Until, like, right near the end of the dance, the two of you are a little closer, and he whispers into his ear.
In his ear?
Is it in his own ear?
What? Sorry?
He said he whispers into his ear.
Who's he?
Kismit's.
Sorry, he whispers into Kismet's ear.
Lovely.
Something. Fuck.
Sorry.
He whispers into your ear, I appreciate the effort, little man, but I'm afraid your, godmother is nothing but a criminal. You can enjoy the meal, but I am keeping my eyes on you. And he lets you go.
No, that's fair. So he knows who I am.
He knows who you are.
Ah, that sucks. Well, there is the fact that he went the, criminal route rather than saying there's nothing I could do about it. You know, like no one would believe me or something, like admitting to it. And so he did go that route, so...
He could just be keeping up the facade in the public place.
He could just be keeping up the facade. It had to be me, didn't it?
Had to be. So,
do we have any eyes on Encarnata's sister? Or I assume it's some sister. Passive. Do we know anything about Passive?
A Passy?
Passy. Do we know where they are? What they're?
Oh yeah. She's they are the monk looking. And they've been
damn it.
They've been chatting it up with Bisca, who again I should note is the person who came to the Rhythm and Rhyme 5 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been talking for a while. But I think everyone just kind of turns as the meal is called, and a huge table is revealed. Just revealed. It wasn't there a second ago, but now it is.
Oh, okay.
And it's loaded with food and stuff. And as people start to move, and people are moving to get food and stuff, Freestone comes up to you, Aslan, and stops and whispers into your ear, back wall, 3rd floor. It's his office. You should investigate it. And then keeps moving.
Something to do. I'm headed there. Sneakily.
All right. Sounds like a risk to get there.
I was going to say,
to get to the back wall unnoticed.
Okay. So now that I have to, sneak somewhere, I am feeling a bit more nervous. Because before it was just talking to people and, being kind of, subtle about it. But now it's, specifically, hey, you're doing something you're not supposed to be doing.
Bad dog.
Bad dog. So now I'm gonna say a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous. Oh yeah, I have to press that button. I have to press da-da-da-da-da-da. Get one of my powerful, add a scared, and roll. I've got 13.
Damn. All right, you do it, and the danger doesn't come to bear. Roar.
Roar.
Yeah, you get to the back wall. There is just a door here that leads into a different part of this place. As soon as you go through this door, you will be trespassing.
I assume that it's locked?
Wait, let me see.
Give it a little jiggle?
Yeah, you give it a little jiggle, and I think it is unlocked.
Oh. I enter.
Yeah, you move on in, and the sort of Greco-Roman aspects of the house seem to not be as impressive here. The corridors are a bit tighter, and there's not the grandioseness of the place is kind of lost back here.
Okay.
But
I'm trespassing now. I want to take a second, because I still have my little drink. I didn't finish it or anything. I still have my drink. What does it smell like?
I think it smells like... I think it's just some sort of, wine.
Okay.
But it does have, the mirror... The mirror effect. And so it's got, it's a wine that looks like it's... that separates into, a red and white. You're not sure if it's a red or white wine, but...
Okay.
It's both.
So as I'm kind of walking and looking for this office, because I don't specifically know where it is, but I assume it'll be pretty easy to find. I'll roll for it, I assume. But I'm going to dunk my fingers in the drink and kind of pat myself on the neck and the chin like I'm applying a perfume, so I smell boozy. and I'm going to unbutton, like, the top 2 buttons of my shirt and, like, kind of rumple my clothes a little bit, shake my hair so I look a little bit intoxicated should someone come to me.
Someone got drunk at the party.
I got drunk on the free booze, yeah. So, and then I have this little thing, I'm gonna slosh it around a little bit. So it's got, like, drink coming off the side and, like, on my hand. I'm just gonna, like, go for it.
I think it's not too hard to find. It's gonna take you a hot second.
Yeah, it's just walking there, but I'm taking the time as I go to prep.
While Aslan is doing that, D9 Kismet, what are you guys doing?
I am now...
What are you doing for the meal, D9?
Can I take a second to say that I let Les know where I am in the house?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I communicate with fucking somebody else where I am.
I think D9 Kismet, you get little messages that says that Aslan's trespassing in the back currently. Play it cool.
I feel like to that, Kismet kind of replies and just like, Dillian knows who I am.
Aslan, you get a little message. Dillian knows who Kismet is.
Fucking knew it. Tell Kiz I knew it. Tell Kiz I knew it was a bad idea.
Kismet, you get a message saying Aslan's a little upsetty.
Tell him to shut up and get over it.
Aslan, you get a message that says stay focused.
Damn it.
You got Les as a middleman.
Yeah, Les is doing a great job of managing the important information. Okay, cool. All right, now D, how are you going to pretend to eat?
I am just going to pretend. I'm just going to say I'm not hungry.
Yeah, that's fair.
What kind of food is there?
Oh, what kind of food is there? What kind of food do you think is here?
There's got to be a charcuterie board of sorts, right?
Oh, certainly. Maybe some roast duck.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just a lot of fancy, good-looking food. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a wonderful spread. You going for the charcuterie?
I do need to, yes.
Okay, so while you guys are playing it cool, let's just hop over to Aslan real quick before we wrap up. Do you have an idea of what you want to do, Kismet?
I feel like my asking questions phase is over because my identity has been a tiny bit compromised. So I feel like my best bet is to divert if anything goes wrong. So Kismet's just kind of aware at the moment.
Fair. As you look around, actually, you notice something you didn't notice before. There is a wonderful, grand chandelier that's just right above the dance floor.
Oh, that bitch is coming down.
That bitch is coming down, isn't it?
I'm making a note now, currently in the corkboard.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, Aslan?
Okay, so I've made it to the office now?
Yeah.
Alright, then let me... So I am going to analyze, looking around. I'm still feeling pretty nervous.
Alright.
Because I'm, like, prepping to lie and everything, so 1x, remove an x, and roll. I got a 11.
11. God damn. Wait, so yeah, you managed to look around the office. There is it's still not really all that clean in here. It looks like the recently deceased was not a very neat person. But even beyond that, you can tell that the carpet is still a bit bloodstained.
Mm-hmm.
And the room, which is connected right to this, is equally very cluttered.
I'm going to start recording on my eye as I go around.
Okay.
Just so I have that noted.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to, like, say, no, yeah, I saw this thing. Believe me. I can just, like, no, look in my eyes. I'm honest. But, So let me look at my options. Okay, so I would like, what, if anything, is out of place?
As you look around, you realize that there's actually a lot of paper here. It looks like,
Someone was looking for something?
No, it looks like, Asclepius was kind of old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't use a lot of digital stuff. And that's to your benefit now, because that means a lot of his documents are just kind of around.
Okay.
And something that you notice is you find near his bedstand a little journal. And it's only for the past year or so that he's used this journal. But you notice as you flip through it, he has growing concern over Dillian.
So he's showing concern about Dillian taking power or getting too antsy, big for his britches, or...
Yeah, he just seems to be getting... he mentioned several times about how egotistical Dillian seems to be getting.
Okay. Then I would like... Let's see... I don't think Gaze into the Abyss can help me with this one. Because I'm the only one in this room. Now can I use enemy's true position?
You keep looking through the journal.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know that, Asclepius picked it up, what he was writing down as he was writing it down. But it seems that he managed to catch on that, Dillian and Passy seem to be having kind of an, I don't want to say illegal because that's not wrong, but kind of an affair. The heads of the houses aren't supposed to be interested in each other, like romantically, in order to keep the power of balance stable. But it seems that they don't really care about that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So, those two offed Asclepius. So now that they both have power, which was mentioned earlier how it was weird that Passy was taking on the chair, the head, while Dillian was taking the power.
You can ask the same question twice. It's not excluded just because.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to use what, if anything, seems out of place again, but I'm going to use it specifically on the relationship between Dillian and Passy. Or, no, I'm going to use it on... Hold on. I want to see if I really want to use it on their relationship or if I want to use it on something specific to where his body was or the papers around his desk.
Just... Maddie.
Huh.
Just ask it plain.
Okay. What's out
Don't
of
trust
place?
me.
What's out of place, if anything?
So, there is a old school computer in here.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see those very often. But it seems as though he kept one around. And you boot it up. And you realize he has a camera feed on everywhere in the house.
Oh.
And here's the most interesting part.
Oh no.
The cameras are set up so they don't actually take in the veil. It's just pure raw what it is.
Okay.
And one of them is pointed directly into the big, there's a few of them in the big common area, right?
Yeah.
And one of them is looking at the dance floor and the chandelier above it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you notice the chandelier without the veil, you realize there's no chandelier there. There is a coffin hanging by a chain above the dance floor.
D986 was played by Destiny. Kismit Ventry was played by Sterling. Aslan Copper was played by Madison Price. Music and narration by Dominic Nauman. You can check out our Twitter at _BOD_cast. If you enjoyed the show, positive reinforcement, a review or follow of some kind, depending on your service of choice, would mean a lot to us and motivate me to keep spending too many hours planning, playing, and producing the show. Thank you for listening.
Holy shit.
Wow, okay.
Does anyone understand yet why I'm scared of Dominic?
No, not really. I don't get it.
I didn't see anything like that coming.
No, I didn't either. I think that was kind of the point.
Holy shit.